Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Late Night Hustle with Late Night Entertainment, and there's a few things today I want to talk about. Pretty much the fact is that Lil Wayne's career isn't what it was back in the day. And there's a few things that I want to blame it on, actually. But before we get to all that, I want to thank you guys for watching our videos, for subscribing to us, and supporting us and all that stuff. But enough of all that. Let's get on to the video now. Lil Wayne's career pretty much was at a highest point that I've ever seen a rapper pretty much get to. He was breaking records, he was breaking sales records, he was doing all this stuff, and we're talking about 2011. I would say that's his peak. 2012, 2011 was his peak, and ever since then it just went on a downward spiral. And I want to blame one of the biggest points that I want to blame it on is the fact that Lil Wayne's career pretty much kind of blew up whenever he pretty much started having trouble with Cash Money Records. Pretty much the record company that made him. Well, he made Cash Money actually, but it's the record company that gave him support ever since the beginning. So it's pretty much he doesn't know anything else but Cash Money. So I believe that he doesn't know how to manage himself, actually. And all the people that were around him were pretty much taking advantage of him. I don't know why he would. I don't know why he pretty much supports Cortez Bryant or supports Mac Main, because all these people were pretty much they knew what Birdman was doing. They knew what Slim was doing. And they let him do it, actually. And Lil Wayne, I don't know why Lil Wayne keeps Mac Main around or keeps Cortez Bryant around. That's really one of his problems, actually. He has nothing but yes men around him, and they take advantage of him, actually. And he needs to get rid of all those people out of him. Another point that I believe that he did back in the day was burn a lot of bridges, because I don't know if you guys remember back in the day. Well, he talked about it almost in every song. So he talked about how he was the best rapper alive and how he pretty much made rap music what it is now. A lot of people say that he was one of the origins of mumble rap, and I really do believe that. I mean, go back and listen to Believe It or something like that, and you can hear mumble rap in it. And that's pretty much the beginning of it. He did a few songs with T-Pain, actually, where he mumble rapped, and I really had no idea what he was saying, actually. That was one of the worst songs that Lil Wayne has ever done, and I don't believe he should ever work with T-Pain again. But he pretty much burned a lot of bridges back in the day whenever he started saying that he was the best rapper alive and all this stuff. And a lot of these rappers, a lot of the legends pretty much take the culture seriously. And a lot of them pretty much don't want to work with Lil Wayne because of it, actually. He burned a lot of bridges with Jay-Z. He burned a lot of bridges with Diddy. He burned a lot of bridges with KRS-One, with Busta Rhymes and all these people, all these legends, and they don't want to give him a chance, actually, not anymore. I think the only person that was trying to give him a chance was Jay-Z, actually, with Roc Nation, because he signed with Tidal and he did all this stuff, all these exclusives, but it ended up turning on him because he can't do anything without Cash Money giving an okay to it. So he's pretty much stuck on Cash Money, even though he was trying to do new things with Tidal, and he was trying to do new things with Roc Nation. He says all the stuff that he signed to Roc Nation, but really he's stuck with Cash Money, even though he doesn't have the $20 million in order to pay off his contract with them. So he's pretty much stuck with Cash Money, even though he says that he's with Roc Nation. So I don't know what he's talking about there. So another point that I wanted to talk about is the fact that he doesn't want to work with new rappers nowadays. He wants to push all these new rappers that are on his label, on his Young Money label. But they're not Drakes, they're not Nicki Minaj's, they're not. I don't even know who they are anymore. They are some weird looking rappers from New Orleans or something. They pretty much remind me of what Master P's doing now. For those that don't know, Master P used to have No Limit Records from New Orleans from back in the day, and they were pretty much on top. They were pretty much the Cash Money of the 90s. The same way Cash Money dominated in 2000s, No Limit was dominating in the late 90s. So, and that's what Master P's trying to do now. I mean, Master P's in his 50s, 60 years old now, and he's trying to push all these rappers. He knows his career is pretty much over, so he's trying to push all these weird-looking rappers that nobody even listens to, and that's what Lil Wayne's doing. I mean, Birdman, he's trying to push his own rappers. He pushed Young Thug, Jacquees, I think is his name, and he's doing okay with them. I'm not saying that he's selling millions and millions of albums, but he's doing okay with them. Lil Wayne, on the other hand, he's not doing anything with these new rappers, and he's I don't know what he's doing, actually. I mean, that's really one of the reasons why he needs to start working with Lil Pump. He needs to start working with Tekashi 6ix9ine. He needs to start working with Smoking Perp. He needs to start working with a lot of these new rappers that are coming out nowadays. He needs to start working with them. Otherwise, he doesn't have a career anymore. He needs to he needs to sit back and really take advantage of the stuff that he's his position. I mean, he is a legend. He needs to take advantage of that. He needs to work with better producers. He needs to work with better engineers, people that actually have his back and have best intentions in mind. Otherwise, he's going to be stuck in the past. He's not. He's going to dwell on the past. He's going to start doing drugs even more. He's pretty much going to go even more in the downward spiral. Even at a point where Drake is not going to want to work with him anymore because it doesn't benefit Drake anymore. And it's pretty much Drake doing a feature with Lil Wayne only to do him a favor, actually. So don't believe a lot of this stuff that Lil Wayne and Drake are friends and all this stuff. Drake is just doing a whole bunch of features with Lil Wayne as a favor, and Nicki Minaj does features with Lil Wayne as a favor. So does Future, because they're all doing Lil Wayne a favor. All these people like Drake, Future, Nicki Minaj, all these people have their own career. They're based. I mean, they pretty much have their career set. So a lot of them are doing just favors with Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne needs to know that he needs to work with new rappers. He needs to not his own rappers, but new rappers that are coming out nowadays with Trippie Redd. I believe he needs to make a song with Trippie Redd. Both of them, I would say, would have like the perfect song together. Both of them have the same energy. I believe Trippie Redd is like the new Lil Wayne. So I believe they need to work together, actually. But apart from all that, I really do believe Lil Wayne needs to pretty much work on his career, work on himself, and kind of give up drugs and all the stuff that he's on. Get rid of his yes men. Get rid of all these people that are pretty much ruining his career. I mean, a lot of people don't. All right, so your friends, the only people that care about you is yourself, all right? So he needs to learn that. A lot of these people around him are pretty much just yes men, and they don't care about Lil Wayne's career. They don't care what Lil Wayne is going to do in the future. All they care about is that Lil Wayne is paying for their rent or paying for the car, and Lil Wayne's running out of money now. So unless Lil Wayne gets his 60 million or whatever million bucks that he gets from Cash Money, Lil Wayne's career is pretty much over, I believe. He can come out with mixtape after mixtape. He has his own fan base. I'm not saying that he doesn't. I mean, he's still gonna have work in order. Still gonna be able to do concerts and all this stuff, but he's not. But he doesn't. He's not going to be at the level that he wants to be, actually. I'm giving Lil Wayne's career another 2 years, actually. If he doesn't fix whatever he needs to fix, I give it another 2 years. And that's it. I'm not going to say anything else. He's going to put out another 2 mixtapes. He's not going to put out any albums. I'm just going to give his career another 2 years. After that, you're not going to hear about him anymore. Right? He's going to be pretty much gone. I hate seeing Lil Wayne go like this, but it is what it is, man. I can't do anything about it. And he doesn't want to fix his own career. All he wants to do is do drugs and just stay pretty much the same. It's something that you shouldn't be doing. You should always be changing. You should always be in an ever-changing state, especially in hip-hop that changes almost every year. So in order for him to boost his career, he needs to do all this stuff that I just said. And if he doesn't, pretty much he doesn't have a career anymore. I don't know what he's trying to do anymore. Working with Drake isn't a good thing anymore. So thanks for watching, guys, and this is Late Night Hustle signing off, and see you guys later.